Welcome to Figures in History. Join us on a captivating journey through time as we uncover key facts about influential individuals who have shaped our world. In this episode, we will be discussing Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis. Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis, born Jacqueline Lee Bouvier on July 28, 1929, in Southampton, New York, became an international icon as the First Lady of the United States from 1961 to 1963. Her marriage to John F. Kennedy, the 35th President of the United States, catapulted her into the global spotlight. She was renowned for her style, elegance, and grace, embodying the ideal of American womanhood during the early 1960s. She was educated at Vassar College, the University of Grenoble, and George Washington University, showcasing her commitment to broadening her intellectual horizons. Jacqueline's fluency in French, Spanish, and Italian further accentuated her cosmopolitan image and helped her play a significant diplomatic role during her husband's presidency. As First Lady, Jacqueline Kennedy took on the significant project of restoring the White House with historical accuracy and sophistication. She enlisted the help of top historians and art experts to recover historical furniture and art pieces, aiming to make the White House a museum of American history and culture. Her efforts culminated in a televised tour of the White House in 1962, which was watched by millions and earned her an honorary Emmy Award. This project demonstrated her deep appreciation for history and art, and her legacy continues to influence the preservation of national heritage in the United States. Following the assassination of President Kennedy in 1963, Jacqueline Kennedy displayed remarkable poise and strength, becoming a symbol of national mourning and dignity. Her decision to wear a blood-stained pink Chanel suit during the swearing-in of Lyndon B. Johnson and her stoic presence during the funeral proceedings were widely covered by the media, cementing her image as a resilient and poised widow. Her conduct during this period won her the admiration of the world and contributed to the mythos surrounding the Kennedy presidency, often referred to as Camelot, a term she herself popularized in a Life magazine interview after her husband's death. Jacqueline Kennedy's influence extended beyond her role as First Lady. She was a passionate advocate for the arts and played a pivotal role in preventing the demolition of historic New York City landmarks such as Grand Central Terminal and the Old Metropolitan Opera House. Her efforts in historic preservation raised public awareness and led to a greater appreciation for the city's architectural heritage. She was instrumental in the creation of the Landmarks Preservation Law in New York City, which established a legal framework for protecting historic buildings. In 1968, Jacqueline Kennedy married Greek shipping magnate Aristotle Onassis, becoming Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis. This marriage was unexpected and controversial, as Onassis was one of the wealthiest and most famous men in the world. The marriage brought her financial stability and a level of privacy she longed for after the intense public scrutiny following her husband's assassination. Despite the high-profile nature of their marriage, the couple's relationship was often the subject of speculation, and they faced both personal and public challenges until Onassis's death in 1975. Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis was a dedicated book editor, a career she began in the 1970s after the death of her second husband. She worked for Viking Press and later for Doubleday, where she made a significant impact on the literary world. She was known for her sharp editorial eye and her ability to work closely with authors to bring out the best in their work. Her editing portfolio included Michael Jackson's autobiography Moonwalk and the translation of the French classic The Diary of Anne Frank. Her career in publishing was a testament to her intellectual pursuits and her commitment to cultural enrichment. Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis was deeply committed to her children, Caroline and John F. Kennedy Jr., and worked diligently to give them a normal upbringing despite their father's legacy and the constant attention of the press. She was known to be a strict but loving mother who placed a high value on education and personal privacy. Her efforts to shield her children from the public eye were largely successful, allowing them to pursue their own professional and personal paths without the burden of constant media scrutiny. Throughout her life, Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis was an international fashion icon. Her impeccable sense of style influenced women around the world and set trends that are still admired today. Her signature pillbox hats, tailored suits, and simple yet elegant gowns were emblematic of her understated sophistication. Designers such as Oleg Cassini, Chanel, and Givenchy were among her favorites, and her sartorial choices were often imitated, leading to what was known as Jackie's look. Her influence on fashion was so profound that it has been the subject of museum exhibitions and numerous books. Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis was also known for her advocacy for privacy rights, particularly after experiencing the relentless pursuit of paparazzi. She won a landmark legal case against photographer Ron Galella, which resulted in a restraining order that set new precedents for protecting personal privacy. This case was influential in discussions about the rights of public figures and the responsibilities of the press, and it remains a seminal moment in the evolution of privacy law and celebrity culture. Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis's legacy is preserved through numerous public works, including the John F. Kennedy Library and Museum in Boston, which she helped establish. Her contributions to the arts, historic preservation, and literature are commemorated through various awards and honors named after her. Her life story has been the subject of numerous books, films, and documentaries, reflecting the enduring fascination with her life and impact. She passed away on May 19, 1994, from non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, but remains an enduring figure in American history and culture. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey through this figure's fascinating life. If you're passionate about history, don't forget to subscribe to Figures in History for more captivating stories of influential figures from the past. Leave a comment below and let us know which historical figure you'd like to see in future episodes. Your suggestions matter, and together, we can continue exploring the amazing figures that shaped our world. Keep exploring, learning, and shaping a brighter future through understanding the past.